How's everybody doing tonight? Good? You good? Yeah, let's clap it up, let's clap it up. It's Christmas, my name's Yahola Tiger. I'm originally from Cherokee Nation Res in Calico, Oklahoma. Jeez, I'm out of breath and walking around. Golly. But, so, I got a few stories from Calico. I was born in Calico, raised up in Park Hill, went to NSU University. This first story comes from my dad. So back in the day when he would work at this convenience store, kind of off. If you ever been to Calico, over there by Calico Lumber? There used to be a convenience store there, long time ago. And he was a young guy, and he was walking home, didn't have a ride. He called my grandpa, said, "Hey, I need a ride." I said, "Sorry about you. You're going to walk home." So he took a deep breath and just like, "All right, let's do it." And the road that he had to go on went out behind that convenience store, went over there by, if you guys know, like I said, if you've been in Tahoe where the casino is now, there used to be a road that went behind there. He went out there, and as you get to the certain part of the road, there's no light. It's absolutely the darkest part of the road. And he's walking, and he thinks he hears something behind him, right off the other side of the ball wire. And he's walking, and he hears this, "Woo!" And he's like, "What is that?" You know, thinking it was a coyote or a yip or whatever it was. It was a certain sound that he was like, "Okay, I'm going to keep walking." He gets walking, and it multiplies into another one and another one. Soon after he looks, as soon as he notices there's about 4 or 5 of them behind him, he finally decides to look behind him. And guess what he saw? Chris Hill. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. He looked behind him and there was nothing there. He said, but he could hear the footsteps off beside that barbed wire. He got to a certain point of the road where he almost got to where he gets to the Heritage Center that's over there in Park Hill, Cherokee Nation Heritage Center. And the sound just stops. Nothing going on. That same road, he has encountered a few people. I will get the lights down, okay? Let me get my good angle in. No, but he had many encounters on that road, and from time to time he would always be, meeting people that he doesn't, you never know if it's somebody or if it's Skilly, how we call it, Cherokee Nation Skilly. But the story that I really want to tell you guys, I just want to give you guys a little more about there. This happened in Muskogee, Oklahoma. A little bit outside of Muskogee. My grandpa, he married, he's a non-native. My grandma on my mom's side is non-native. And my grandma, her dad, always told him never to go to a certain point in this forest. One day he goes, "Hey, I'm going to go hunt. We're going to go raccoon hunt out here, over here on this side of the property." And he goes, "All right, well, if you go out that far, there's a long string of about 6 foot high barbed wire." He said, "Once you get to that," he said, "you need to stop." He said, "There's somebody out there that's going to get you." As they're hunting, it's getting darker, darker, and darker. And he forgets to realize about that 6 foot tall, long string of barbed wire. And he goes right underneath it. It's pitch black out there. There's nothing out there. As he goes up this little hill, those woods go dead white. And he's wondering, "Oh, that's bad. It's pretty silent out here." All of a sudden, the dogs that he had that were raccoon hunting took off right up that hill. He goes and chases after him thinking he's got something. All of a sudden, he gets up to that top of that hill, and guess what those dogs do? They come running back the way they came. All of a sudden, he hears, and then a roar. He took off running so fast, he forgot about that 6-foot-tall barbed wire, clotheslined himself, buzzed himself open like Ric Flair in the 80s. Blood coming all the way down, and he gets back to the house, and my great-grandpa, I guess is how I describe him, he goes, "You went past the barbed wire, didn't you?" Because you could tell he had literally a line. Him and his buddy both did. So that's one thing, too, that we talked about on our podcast. If you guys haven't went ahead and subscribed to that, Unsolved Mysteries of the Reservation, with myself, Chris Till, and Russell Suneagle, and Tyler Randall. We talk about a lot of things that, that go bump in the night, and listen to your elders. That's one thing, too, about our podcast that I've mentioned, too, is that I've been through a lot of stuff where things go bump in the night, and you don't listen to your elders, you don't listen to your parents, and the next thing you know, you're getting dark figures in your room with a hat. So, with that being said, I appreciate everybody coming out tonight, and I'm going to turn this back over to Chris. Thank you.